Hey everyone, John Runner 88 here, again with another toy review. This time it is the Mimban Trooper from the Vintage Collection. This was a Wal-Mart exclusive, and it is probably my favorite Star Wars figure that I have so far. It's built off of the Rogue One Stormtrooper body, which I don't have any of those yet. But I want some because this body is just phenomenal. They've just got this slightly different helmet. It's got like this little shield up here. Whatever, I don't even know what the shield's for. I need to like look it up. I'm sure the visual dictionary or something from the Solo movie mentions it. But the guy's awesome. He's got every bit of articulation you need. He's got a double ball for the helmet, the head in there, so he's looking all over the place. Probably didn't need a double ball, but I mean, you can kind of get him tilting his head a little more, like how these rebels get in here, you know. Kind of what's going on back there with Cara Dune, kind of surprising those dudes. I'll do a review for all this stuff eventually, especially the tank. The tank, I love it. I need a driver for it, but those are like $60 right now, and I'm not paying that. But yeah, he's got the torso, shoulders, elbows. He's got really good range for the elbows too. I mean, you don't need him punching himself in the head, but he's got the wrist articulation. He's got a nice weathered blaster, which is nice. He comes with this one as well. Focus. Probably won't. Yeah, he's got this long blaster as well. Ooh. Which it's cool looking. If you can even see it. Can you see it? You're not going to be able to see it. Alright. But he's got this long blaster. And it's cool and all. But he can't hold it very well. It's like the way the trigger is like set up on it. There we go. His hand has to be like tilted like all the way down to like kind of get it looking good. So I don't usually have him holding that. It's just a little awkward. But it's cool to like have it on his shoulder. If they're like, you know, standing in formation or something. Just have it like over his shoulder like that. It looks pretty cool. But again, don't really worry about that. Usually just have them with their standard blasters. Yeah, they've got the double hip articulation. They got the swivel and that ball hinge. And then they've got the knees. My only thing is like the knees. They feel a little like if you do them push too hard, they'll probably might be able to snap one off. But then they got the foot or the ankle ankle joint there. And then the best part, soft goods cape. Just simple. It's just there to look cool. Along with all that weathering. Which my only thing with the weathering is it's like, you know, it's pretty much cookie cutter across all the different ones. You can look at these two, their helmets. It's basically the same. It's a little different, the printing was a little off, so that's fine. But I'm definitely going to go at these guys with, you know, another like dark wash and just kind of get in some of the little crevices and just cake on some paint eventually. Yeah, these guys are awesome. Look at it. It's just perfect. I stood him up in like 2 seconds. You can get them in like wide stances with those, all those leg joints and everything. All that articulation. They look great. I've taken plenty of pictures of them just hanging out, being in the background, foreground, wherever. It just looks so good. Look at that. Yeah, he definitely needs a little more paint to kind of bring out the helmet a little bit more. He's got the weathering all over him, like all over his back and everything. I know Hasbro's been cheaping out here and there by just like what, like I know the Remnant Trooper just like doesn't have any weathering on the back, and it's like, come on. After this guy, like you can't cut corners like that, Hasbro. But again, these guys were Walmart exclusive. They were kind of difficult to find in store. I did come across a whole peg of them one time, and I picked up 2 of them at retail price. I was like, I might never see these again, so I'll pick 2 of them up. And then later on, they showed up randomly on the Walmart website for, I'm pretty sure it was $5.99, and I picked 2 more of them up, and I just had them like shipped to stores, so I didn't have to pay shipping. And it was awesome. Just went and picked them up and had 2 more Mimban Troopers. And again, they're off the Rogue One body, which is like the definitive Stormtrooper body, and they just swapped the head out and dirtied him up, put a cape on him. It'd been cool if it was like a hood. It's kind of just like a little piece of fabric, like, because then you could kind of like put it over the helmet and look really cool. But 3 3/4 inch hoods are a little finicky sometimes, so obviously they're just going for the aesthetics rather than functionality. But I also like the way they put it on. Is it's like it's looped around, like it goes around the front and like under the armpit and then like tied under by the waist. So it's just like a nice, like you don't see like a knot under the neck in the front. It's a nice like hidden one. I've got my Jedi Master Luke, and I've been meaning to tie his cape like that just because it's very it's a very nice like out of the way tie job on it. Yeah, those are my thoughts. Mimban Trooper. Again, right now you probably will have to pay a good chunk of money to find them. Online, I haven't looked into it because I've got 4, and 4 is plenty. You can make them fill out a nice shot with 4 troopers. And the paint apps are a little different from figure to figure, so they're not like identical, which is nice. Yeah, I haven't seen them pop up on Walmart in a while. So I am not sure how easy they are to get. I haven't checked on eBay or anything. Not that I need any more, so that's why I haven't been looking, because I do not need any more. Or I don't feel the need to get any more. I think 4 is a good amount for a nice little squad to do up some shots. So I think that the secondary market price for them right now is probably over retail with their exclusivity with Walmart. But like I said, I'd say it was about like a year and a half ago, they showed up for like $5.99. And I snatched them up, and I'm sure plenty of other people did as well. And I know that Walmart is coming out with gonna have the Incinerator Trooper from The Mandalorian as an exclusive. So hopefully those show up in stores, but if they don't, they'll probably show up on Walmart's website for like half price eventually. And that'll be nice. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the Mimban Trooper. Probably one of my favorite vintage collection figures. pretty up there with the Range Trooper. They're just awesome designs. Like Solo and Rogue One just gave us some phenomenal trooper designs, and most of them were just like reusing pieces from like other troopers and stuff. Like I know like this is mostly, and this is like kind of like the Scarif Trooper helmet with like a slightly different visor and without like the little shield on top. And these guys, they're just stormtroopers with like a slightly different helmet and dirt on them and a cape. And they're awesome. Like all Hasbro needs to do for like a wave, just be like, oh, the army builder wave or whatever. People will be like, thank you, Hasbro, for listening to us. We want more troopers. We love troopers. You could just do like an army builder wave with just like a bunch of re-released troopers, or even just you could do a bunch of troopers with like some new paint apps on them or something. Like an even dirtier Mimban trooper with a general wide release. But I know if they did that, they'd probably put the 5 POA plastic cape on them. Which we don't want that, do we? Nah, soft goods all the way. Get some nice dynamic wind poses going. It's awesome. Love them. Yeah, it's the Mimban Trooper from the Vintage Collection. Focus on him. On the Mimban Trooper. Not Kara, even though she looks awesome. I'll do a review for her probably sometime soon. But yeah, Vintage Collection Mimban Trooper. Wal-Mart exclusive. If you can find them, get them, but don't pay too much. You know, pay a reasonable price. All right, thanks for watching. Bye, guys.